Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight, a mild 65 degrees here at game time. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman,
into the box,
6.
Freddie Freeman. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The relay, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning. You put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching 2 teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Brandon Phillips comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. At the plate, Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Hard hit at third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it, and that retires the side. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Anthony
A
Rizzo.
swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone into the right field bleachers. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And a neck-high fastball that time. On the ground up the middle. Story brings it in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Into the windup and the pitch. Javier Baez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Throw won't get him. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he lays off there 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup. Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Striding in once again, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over. From the stretch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over to first. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Hara rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. LeMahieu is on his way home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready for another chance.
Shortstop, Trevor.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he is in there. In to score the runner from third. And he is under the tag at the plate as the runner scores to make it 3-1.
Now batting.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Line toward right center. Hayward is there to put it away and finally put it. Digging in to try it again. John Jay. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Second baseman, number 4.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side. Freeman is over now and he's got it for route number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rizzo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Here's a high pop up. Story is there for it. And that's the third out. So stepping in, Ian Desmond. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 20. Ian.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Center fielder
In is Gerardo Parra. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that misses for ball one.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
This is pulled into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A tag for one, and they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jay going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
For the Cubs,
at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. And he lays off for ball one. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1-2. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez.
The batter, number 9.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Javier Baez.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand. Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits his...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and then... Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Trevor Story. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Right fielder, Ian Desmond.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
He'll try again, 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. In now is John Jay. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Desmond on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Now batting, Gerardo Parra. Couple of singles to his credit. Brett Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 37.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Anderson.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on here as the youngster Matt Kemp has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. 3-0 now. Freddie Freeman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Parra has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hitting 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Uehara's ready. 1-0 on its way. In the air to straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Phillips ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. Last time through was a base hit. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The runner scores from second. The relay. Ready for another chance. Ian Desmond. He was a grounder. Pedro Strop enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Gerardo Parra is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Tap down the line. That winds up foul. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 22,
Jason Hayward is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that
right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another one sent foul. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're at 3.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 6.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. In to score, the runner from second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Rizzo is right there. Throw won't get him. Into the box now, Trevor Story. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Trevor Story.
And this is lined right back up the middle.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Settling in now, Stephen Vogt. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And he's safe. Striding in, Ian Desmond. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.